footers and sitemaps. What is all that about? Why is that important to Google?
Yeah, so the thing about it kind of goes back to the categorization system I had mentioned before that Google has and how they determine the benefit of a site to a particular user base. The thing about footers is it allows for quick crawlability of a website. So essentially, it has to do more with computer processing power and the ability for Google to scrape trillions of sites, because there are so many sites out there. And if you are able to make your site easily readable for Google, then it's going to reward you for that as well, because it's going to see that you built your site in a certain way, which allows them to scrape it more often and more frequently. And if you scrape the site more frequently, then you'll index more keywords. Because essentially what happens, this is where it gets really interesting, is you have your user experience side of things, which is just improving the user experience. But then you also kind of have to appease Google in a way. Because if you think about it, let's say, this is kind of like a mathematical thing, but let's say that you have your your page, your web page, your home page, and Google comes and it crawls it once, and then it crawls it again, let's say a week or two later, right? That frequency is going to happen it will crawl the main page, and it will crawl maybe some other pages. But if you have a really big site, then it needs to be able to crawl a ton of different pages. And the only way it can do that quickly and with a similar frequency as the main pages is if you build a footer structure and you build a sitemap, so that way you can go and it can crawl it really quickly and effectively multiple times in a given time period. And every time it crawls a website, it's picking up new keywords and categorizing it. So you want to increase the amount that Google is crawling a website in order to actually get them to pick up more keywords over time. So you kind of have to play by their rules a little bit if you want to keep the keyword indexation up and you want them to be able to read every single page on your website.